अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुर्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्य स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपं कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्ति। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सगण रघुनाथनीतं तं सजीव सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्ण चैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादं सगण ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्ण दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्तो राधाकान्तो नमस्तुते। तप्तकाञ्चन राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्यैव पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो महावदान्याय कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नाम्ने गौरतुलसी नमः। यद्वैतं ब्रह्मोपनिषदि तदप्यश्च तनुभा आत्मन् तज्जामि पुरुष इति यस्यांशो विभव षडैश्वर्यपूर्णदय भगवान् स स्वयमयं न चैतन्यात् कृष्ण जगति परतत्त्वं परमिह। राधा कृष्ण प्रणय विकृतिर्ला शक्तिरस्मा देकात्मनावपि भुवि पुरा देहभेदं गतौ तौ चैतनाख्यं प्रकटमधुना तद्वयं चैक्यमापन्। राधा भावद्वीति स्मरितं नौमि कृष्णस्वरूपं चिराददतं निजगुप्तवीतं सो प्रेम नामामृतमत्यु आपामरं जो विततार गौर कृष्णजने स्तमं प्रपद्ये। गौरो सच्चरितामृतामृतनिधि गौरं सदैव स्तुवे गौरेण प्रतितं रहस्य भजनं गौराय सर्वं ददि। आजानुलम्बितभुजौ कनकावदातौ सङ्कीर्तनैकपितरौ कमलायताख्यौ विश्वम्भरौ द्विजपरौ जुगत वन्दे जगत्प्रियकरो करुणावतारो अनर्पितचरिं चिरात् करुणयावतीर्ण कलौ समर्पयितुमुन्नतजोळरसां स्वभक्तिश्रियम्। हरिपुराटसुन्दररुचि कदम्ब सन्दीपित सदा हृदयकन्दरे स्फुरतु न सचिनन्दनम्।
श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानन्द श्री अद्वैत श्रीवासदि श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानन्द श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौरभक्तवृन्द।
हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण
कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे।
हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण
कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे।
हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण
कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे।
Om Namo Bhagavati Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavati Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavati Vasudevaya. Ananda Leela Maya Vigrahaya Hemavadivyo Chavisundaraya Tasmi Mahaprema Rasapradaya Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste Chaitanya Chandraya Namo. Is that fixed verse? No fixed verse. Yeah. The Srimad Bhagavad Gita. This is the message of Krishna. Krishna has directly said this. This has come out directly from the mouth of Krishna. This is the essence of all Vedas. Essence of all Vedas, all Upanishads are Vedas. If someone can understand only Bhagavad Gita, automatically he can achieve all knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, Vedas. Vedas are very vast, very vast. One cannot read it and understand it by dint of his own merit, on scholarship, on intelligence. No, not possible. It's not possible at all. Because the Vedas are not material knowledge, it's transcendental knowledge, which it is said, Vedas come out from the breathing of the Supreme Lord. Breathing, Nishwasitavani. Breathing of the Supreme Lord. But this Bhagavad Gita has come out from the lips of the Supreme Lord. It's essence of all Vedas. And Krishna came 5,000 years ago to this material world, incarnated himself. He came in his own swarup, his own form. And he instructed this Bhagavad Gita in the battlefield of Kurukshetra to Arjuna. And what he said to Arjuna, what instructions he gave to Arjuna, all meant for whole humanity, for whole humanity. One should not think that this is only spoken to Arjuna. And why shall we read it, or why shall we hear it, or why shall we make an effort or try, why shall we try to acquire this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita? What is the necessity? This question one may raise, but you should understand, Krishna has said this to all humanity, all humanity. And if someone can understand what Krishna has said, he will be a very fortunate person. Very fortunate person. And that will be in the life in which he can understand Srimad Bhagavad Gita. That life will be his last life here. He will never be born here again. He will never be born in this material world. And he will never suffer. He will directly go to Krishna. Krishna said that thing in Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Janma karma chame divyam evam joveti tattvataha tyaktva deham punarjanma nayeti sammangeti Arjuna. In 4th chapter, Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Krishna said this thing. my janma, my karma, my appearance and disappearance. Literally, janma means birth, and mrityu, death. But Krishna says, janma karma me divyam evam joveti tattvataha tektva deham punarjanma naeti samangiti arjuna. My appearance and my activities, pastimes, are all transcendental, it is not material. And if someone can understand it in tattva, this is most important thing. And this is the most significant word here in this verse, tattva. Joveti tattvataha. One knows it in tattva. Then his life will be last life here. Tattva deham punarjanma nayati samangiti arjuna. When he quit this body, he will never be born again here. He will come to my abode, the spiritual kingdom, Krishna's abode. That Krishna has said. This question here, what is that to know in tattva? What is that tattva? That is the most important thing. That's the most important thing. And most significant word here. And in Bhagavad Gita you find repeatedly, many places, Krishna has said this thing. Krishna has said about his tattva. He has stressed upon it. Navijanati tattvena atah jyavanti te tadamang tattva gyantva visvati tadanantarang. Krishna has said, if someone can understand me in tattva, then he will enter into my kingdom. Otherwise he cannot enter. Navijanati tattvena atah jyavanti. If someone cannot understand it in tattva, he will not be allowed to enter. He will again fall down here. This is most important thing. What is that tattva and how can we understand that tattva? This is the question. How can we understand it? What is that tattva? We have two considerations. Apara-vicara, tattva-vicara. Apparent consideration and absolute consideration. We say in English, apparent consideration and absolute consideration is tattva-vicara. And in all Vaishnava philosophy, this apparent consideration is discarded, is condemned. Is condemned. All our discussions based on tattva-vicara. Based on tattva-vicara, not apparent. I think some of you may have understood this thing. What is apara-vicara and what is tattva-vicara? Isn't it? Have you? You know. What is apara-vicara and what is tattva-vicara? Isn't it?
Tattva-vicara is concerned with religious and metaphysical things, and the other one is material and concerned with bodily matters. Is that correct?
Have you heard it from someone, from a bona fide authority, or you speak only by your own knowledge or understanding? Your understanding. Yes. But your understanding, you should not think that your understanding, you should not feel yourself embarrassed. I may be excused to understand. Your understanding is not correct. Because you are a conditioned soul. You understand? You are conditioned by Maya, illusory energy of the Lord. Maya mugdha jiva, we say. Captured by Maya, illusion, captured, conditioned soul. And in Vedic scriptures it is said, the conditioned soul has four defects. Four defects. Do you understand? Four defects. Brahma, Pramada, Vipralipsa, Karana Patava. Do you know this thing? Brahma, Pramada, Vipralipsa, Karana Patava. In English, what do you know anything? English? It's English. Lagudi Prabhu, you know?
English and more or less Sanskrit. Both of them very
You don't know English? Anybody knows these four defects? Yes.
Imperfect senses.
Imperfect senses, yes.
Prone to cheat. Prone to cheat.
Cheat. Cheating propensity. That's all right.
Subject to illusion.
Subject to illusion, yeah. Huh? You must commit mistakes. Do you understand? A general popular saying is here. Where is human? Isn't it? If somebody commits some mistake, so here is human. It's quite natural to committing error, isn't it? Because this conditioned soul always commits error, mistake. Do you understand? And Karana Patava, this imperfect senses. Karana Patava means imperfect senses. Means senses are not perfect. Not perfect. You understand? And your mind is the chief of the senses. You understand? Mind is the chief of the senses. Indrabhyo paro manaha. Indriyanang manaschasmi. Krishna said this thing in Bhagavad Gita. Indriya paramana, indriyana manaschasmi. Mind is the chief of the senses. You understand? So, your conditioned mind, your conditioned soul, is imperfect. What you think, it's not perfect. It's imperfect. You understand? Definitely. So, your understanding is not perfect. Don't feel embarrassed. Because it is according to Sadhu Shastra Guru. There's nothing mine. Nothing mine. I speak what previous acharyas have said, what sadhus have said. Shastra says. Vedic literature. You understand? So, my question was, what is TATTVA VICARA? What is apparent consideration? What is absolute consideration? Isn't it? This is my question. One example I will give you. One can understand it. These activities of Krishna, you see. Apparently, one can think, you say Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead, Bhagavan, isn't it? You say, Shastra says. And Krishna himself has said in Bhagavad Gita, Sarvaloka Maheshwara. Angi sarvajagyanam bhakta cha prabhureva cha. Anumanta upadrashta cha bharta bhokta Maheshwara. Repeatedly he has said, isn't it? Brahma Samhita, Ishvara Parama Krishna, Sachidananda Vigraha, Anadiradir Govindam Sarva Karana Karanam, Krishna Parameswara, Supreme Ishvara. All right. A layman may ask this question. All right. Krishna Parameswara is Supreme Ishvara, is Bhagavan, Supreme Personality of Godhead, and his activities are all transcendental, not material. You also. And Krishna said, you say, but it's very difficult to understand. It's very difficult to understand, not an easy thing. Elements of we hear that Krishna was dancing with the damsels of Brajabhumi, with the wives of others. wives of others. And then that is in the midnight, in the jungle of Vrindavan. He was playing a flute. He has a flute in his hand, flute. Very sweet flute, singing. Thereby he enchants the damsels of Braja. You can understand. When they hear that midnight, they may be sleeping in their houses with their husbands, with their family members, children, but they leave everything. Run to the jungle at midnight. You see. And Krishna dances with them, plays with them. You understand? So is it a very nice thing? To dance, and to enchant the wives of others at midnight and dance in the jungle with them? It's a very nice thing. Then we will do it. We can do it. Krishna is Supreme Lord. He does this. Why not we? The Supreme Lord does. And also in your here, Western world, you'll find so many clubs are there. Nude clubs or nude. Young men and girls go there nude. Isn't it? Is there a nude club here? Is there? Australia? Sydney? Yes. It's a nude club. Young men, young girls, maidens, they go there nude, dance together. Like this. But when sadhu says, you say, hey, what are you doing? Why are you dancing like that? You're so shameless persons. You never feel yourself a son. They're all nude and dancing. Young men and girls. Sadhu will say like that. Why? Why not we dance? Krishna, you say your Supreme Personality of Godhead. He was dancing at midnight in the jungle of Vrindavan with wives of others. He's a devotee. He's a devotee. Immoral person. An immoral person. His morality. If Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead, why? Doesn't it teach us morality? It teaches us immorality. This is good. Immorality. Excellent. You see? To dance, to enchant the wives of others, dance as Brajbhumi, and dance in the middle of, at midnight in jungle. It's a nice thing. Is it a very nice thing? Is it a nice thing? Nice. Then you can dance. You can dance. Then Krishna Supreme Personality dances, and it's nice. How is it? How is it nice? Yes, can you say? Yes, tell me. Huh? You can't understand what I say. Now say yes or no. If you can't understand. How to say that Krishna was dancing with the gopis, damsels, with the wives or others at midnight in the jungle of Vrindavan. Is it a very nice thing? Is it very nice? Then you can also do like that. Why will be chastised? Why will be condemned? Why will be condemned? Why will be chastised? If Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, does so, why not we? Why not we? You understand? Supreme Personality of Godhead comes here to teach us. We build our souls. We build our souls, conditioned souls, Isn't it? We have 4 defects. We commit errors. Senses are defective. Cheating propensity is there. Isn't it? So, he comes to teach us. So what does he teach by this? Does he teach something nice thing to us by this? Nobody can say, oh no, this is not nice, it's a debauchee. It's a debauchee. If he is, according to Shastra, or as you say, oh Sadhu, Swamiji Maharaj, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, why didn't he teach us something very nice? Morality. Do you understand? This question is generally asked. You see? Then that is their answer is there. Because he cannot understand Krishna in tattva. He only takes this other side, the apparent consideration. Apara-vicara, apparent consideration. Do you understand? And under also, in all pastimes you will find Gopi Vasana Hara, I said. Gopi Vasana Hara. Krishna steals the garments of the gopis. You see, steals the garments of the gopis. Sitting on the branch of a kadamba tree, playing flute, gopis enter into Jamuna river, putting aside their garments on the bank of Jamuna. They entered into the Jamuna river naked. The Krishna stole it, stole all the garments and put it on the top branch of kadamba tree. You understand? Then gopis, when they wanted to come out of the water, they saw, oh, where are our garments? Our garments are not there. They saw, oh, Krishna was sitting on the branch of the kadam tree playing football, and garments were hanging there on the top branch. Such a thief, great thief, isn't it? Here, if someone steals like this, he'll be put into prison. He'll be put into prison. He's such a criminal, a great thief, isn't it? But Krishna was a great thief, not like a supreme thief. He's supreme in all respect. He's a supreme thief, isn't it? While he was, during boyhood days, he was stealing the butter, you understand? Makhon Misri, from the houses of the gopis. Makhon Chor is known as Makhon Chor, isn't it? Stealing. And now, when he grows up, some 10 years, 12 years old, he stole the garment of the gopis. Gopi Vasana Hara. You understand? And also he is known as Chitta Chora. Chitta Chora. He steals the heart also. Do you understand? He also steals the heart. Have you ever been stolen? Your heart is stolen by Krishna? No? Oh, you have locked it very tightly. Krishna cannot enter and steal it. There's nothing impossible for Krishna. There's nothing impossible for Krishna. Krishna can make the possible impossible and impossible possible because he is supreme, supremely powerful. And he can perform all wonderful acts. Krishna Madhubhuta Karmanam, all wonderful acts. You understand? So, this is apparently one thinks like that. Why he does so? He's such a great thief, such a debauchee, immoral person, and he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. What does it mean? You understand? Because you cannot understand him in tattva. He says that thing. Janma karmam samedhivyam evam jobeti tattvataha tyaktva deham punarjanma naeti sammangeti Arjuna. You understand? Tatamam tattva gyantva visati tadanantaram. This is most important thing. And what is tattva behind it? And our whole considerations are apparent consideration. This is all apparent consideration, not tattva. Not tattva vicara. You understand? Though Krishna steals all these things, steals makan, misri, butter, sugar candy, and steals the garments of gopis, still he is glorified. And that stealing is very nice. You understand? The stealing is very nice. The supreme, in all respects, supreme thief. But if you steal, all will condemn you. You will be put into prison. Nobody will glorify you. Will he? Will anybody glorify you? A thief! Chor hai, chor! Chor hai, thief! But nobody said. Nobody. You understand? They all glorify Krishna. Yeah, this stealing is very nice stealing. You understand? What is this? What is the mystery behind it? And why is it so? This is the most important question. Because those who know it in tattva, they understand it. Hey, how nice it is. How nice it is. Stealing is nice. Everything concerning Krishna is very nice, very beautiful, very, very enjoying. You understand? It's nectarian, nothing bad. Those who cannot understand in tattva, take this apparent consideration, they say different things. And Krishna knows this thing. He knows everything. You understand? Omniscient is omniscient, is omnipotent. He knows everything. He is within and without. He is there in your heart. As Paramatma, he knows what you are whispering there in the heart. And he is also without, all pervaded. You cannot hide anything to Krishna. He knows it. And so he said that thing. Avadananti mangudha manasing tanu asritam param bhavam vadananta mama bhuta maheswara. He said this thing in Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Because he knows people will say the rascals, mudha means rascals, they say like this. Avadananti mangudha. You see? Manusing tan asritam. These mudhas, the rascals, they cannot understand me. They will think me as an ordinary human being. They will deride me. You understand? They cannot understand how I am Supreme Ishvara, Parameshwara, Supreme Controller, Mama Bhuta Maheswaram, Maheswara, Supreme Ishvara. You understand? They cannot understand it. They think me as an ordinary human being. Thinking him as an ordinary human being and his activities, his pastimes, transcendental pastime, thinking as ordinary activities, it is mudha's business, the rascal's business. And that is apparent consideration. But what is tattva? But what tattva is behind this? And how can we know it? How can we receive this knowledge? Tattva jnana. This is another question, isn't it? And Krishna said that thing. He says you must understand it in tattva. Then says, how can you receive this tattva jnana? He also said that thing. Tad viddhi pranipatena pariprasnena sevaya upadekyanti te jnano jnanina tattvadarshina. Do you understand? Jnanina tattvadarshina. He says this thing in Srimad Gita. There are tattvadarshis who has seen the truth. Krishna is known as absolute truth. Advaya jnana tattva braje brajendra kumar. Advaya jnana tattva braje brajendra kumar. Brajendra, king of Brajabhumi, is Nanda Maharaj, Tanaya, son. His son. Nanda Maharaj's son is Krishna, is Brajendra Kumar. He is Advaya Jnana Tattva. He is absolute truth. Do you understand? And one who sees this, one who sees this, one who sees him, he is Tattva Drashta, the seer of the truth. He is Tattva Drashta. Tattva Jnata is the knower of the truth. He is the seer of the truth. He is the knower of the truth. If you want to acquire this Tattva Jnana, receive this Tattva Jnana, then you have to approach such a person. Tadviddhi pranipatena pariprasnena sevaya upadekyanti te jnanam jnanino tattvadarshina. He has said. If you are very eager, if you are very inquisitive, do you understand? If you are very inquisitive, if you are very eager to have this tattva jnana, then you have to do this thing. Tadviddhi pranipatena pariprasnena sevaya upadekyanti te jnano jnanino tattvadarshina. You must approach such a person who is tattvadarshi, who has seen that truth, absolute truth, who always sees. It is not a fact that only one sees. Always sees. Always sees. Do you understand? And who knows this tattva, tattva jnata. You must approach such a person. Upanishad also says that. Tadvijnanartham sa gurung bhavi gachet samit pani sotriyam brahmanishtam. That Upanishad also says. And this is the essence of all Upanishads. It is known as Gita Upanishad. It is known as Gita Upanishad. Chief of the all Upanishads. Essence of all Upanishads is Gita, known as Gita Upanishad. And Upanishad says this thing. Tadvijnanartham sa gurung bhavi gachet samit pani sotriyam brahmanishtam. If you want to acquire this tattva jnana, the science of soul, science of the Lord, Bhagavat Vigyan, then you have to approach such a person, Sotriyam Brahmanishtam, who has heard from his Acharya, who is also Tattva Acharya, received this Tattva Jnana through hearing process, Srotapantha, and is fixed in it. Brahmanishtam, fixed in Brahman, Supreme Brahman. You should approach such a person. Three things are required. Pranipata, pariprasna, seva. Three things are required. First thing, pranipata. That means you must surrender yourself at the lotus feet of such a tattva-acharya. Such a tattva-acharya, you must surrender yourself. First thing is that. Unless you surrender, you cannot receive this knowledge. You cannot receive this knowledge. No. Then, pariprasna and seva. You must serve that tattva-acharya and satisfy him, please him. Then humbly ask question, tattva. Questions on tattva. You understand? Questions on tattva, you must humbly ask. You must humbly ask. This is pariprasna. Then, out of mercy, that tattva-acharya will impart you this knowledge, tattva-jnana. Then by his mercy you cannot have it achieved. Otherwise, no other way is there. Then you can understand the tattva. Otherwise you cannot understand. It's not an easy thing. Not an easy thing. You understand? So this is most important thing. And those who are very, very inquisitive, those who are very eager to know achieve this tattva jnana, acquire this tattva jnana, they should follow this path, this process. You understand? And those who do this thing, first I told you, they are very, very fortunate persons, and that this life will be their last life here in this material world. Krishna said, "TATTVA deham punarjanma nayeti samangeti Arjuna." After quitting this body, if he has understood me in tattva, then he will go to me. He will never again born here. And this is the success of life. This is the success of human life. You understand? This is the success of human life. This success. Supreme perfection of human life. And the human form of life is known as durlabham. Durlabham manusam janamam durlabham. Rarely received, durlabham. Labdva sudurlabham idam bhusam bhavante. Manusyam arthadam manityam api adhira. 11th canto Srimad Bhagavatam says this thing. Labdva sudurlabham idam bhusam bhavante. Manusyam arthadam manityam api adhira. You should understand it very well. Take it. Note it down. Take it. Accept it. You have received this human form of life, not accidentally, no. Labdva bhusam bhavante. Labdva sudurlabham bhusam bhavante. After undergoing lots of species of life. You understand? Lots of species of life, you have now obtained this. Durlabham, rarely obtained. This manus janma, human form of life. Krishna has given you out of mercy. Out of mercy. You understand? Labdha sudurlabham bhusham bhavanti, manusya marthada manityam api adhira. And another thing, it is anitya. It is temporary. This opportunity, chance has been given you temporarily for very short time. You understand? And you may think, oh, I have already undergone lots of species of life. Now I have received the last one. Then all right, why shall we again undergo? I have already undergone. You understand? If you think like that, you will commit a mistake. No. It's anitya. Temporary period. This has been given. And in this temporary period, great opportunity has been given you. What is that? Arthada. Manusya marthada. You understand? It's arthada. Though it is temporary, still in this very life, you can achieve the fifth purusartha, panchama purusartha, parama purusartha. It's known as arthada. Dharma, artha, kama, moksha. These are known 4 purusarthas. Chaturvarga. In English you know it. Huh? Yes? Economic development. Yes. Dharma, religiosity in English. Artha, economic development. Artha, kama, fulfilling material desires. And moksha, liberation. These are known as Chaturvarga, 4 purusarthas. You understand? Above these, 51. You understand? Above this is 51. That is Paramartha. Panchama Purusartha. 50 Purusartha or Paramartha. And that can be only achieved in this very life, in this rarely achieved human form of life, Durlabha Manasa Dharma, not in other form of life. You understand? Not in other form of life. Therefore, this human form of life is considered Durlabham, rarely achieved. And if someone doesn't strive for it, You understand? Strive for achieving this fifth purusartha. What will happen to him? That means he misused, he abused the opportunity. You understand? He didn't make the proper use of the opportunity given. Then Krishna will say, oh, I gave this fellow such opportunity, but he misused it. So again he will be degraded into lower spaces. You understand? Again he will be degraded into lower spaces. And again he will be undergoing lots and lots of spaces. That is stated. So he is an intelligent man. He is an intelligent man, knows this thing, is a really learned person who knows this thing and makes the proper use of this opportunity. Oh, opportunity has been now saved by me. And at any time it will go away from me. I may lose it. So I won't make any delay. Immediately he will strive hard to achieve that Panchama Purusartha, Paramartha. That is Krishna Bhakti. That is known as Krishna Bhakti, Prem Bhakti, pure devotion, Sudh Bhakti. That known as Paramartha. And this life, human form life, is meant for this, not for any other purpose. Not for any other purpose. Life is meant for only for this purpose. And one who does so, he is an intelligent person. He is an intelligent person. Otherwise, an ignorant fool. Ignorant fool. You understand? In this material world you'll find all the materialistic persons that think themselves to be very, very intelligent. Yes. Say, this scientists, material scientists, one may say, oh, how intelligent they are. Such wonderful inventions, discoveries they are making. So many nice researches, new researches they are doing and giving to us. You understand? How beautifully they have made this. Western wall, nice building, nice breeze, nice way of comfort, you see. What is that you say? Electronic, just switching the button. But so many things immediately take place. It's not intelligence. It's intelligence. Do you understand? How to say? But you see, this material intelligence is not intelligence at all. It's known as avisuddha buddhaya, impure intelligence. It is impure intelligence, it's not pure intelligence. Pure intelligence comes only from Krishna. Only from Krishna. There is nobody as intelligent as Krishna. He is supreme in all respect. He is supremely intelligent also. And he has said that thing in Srimad Bhagavad-gita, 10th chapter. Tesang sattajuktanang bhadatam pritipurpakam dadami buddhi jogam tam jena mang upajanti te. He said this thing. Tesang sattajuktanang bhadatam pritipurpakam dadami buddhi jogam tam jena mang upajanti te. Do you understand? Those who do my bhajan constantly, every moment, they are doing my bhajan with love, pritipurvakam, with love in their heart. I give them intelligence. Dadami buddhi yogam. I give them intelligence. That is pure intelligence. By dint of that intelligence, they will come to me. Mang upajanti, they will come to me. That is real intelligence. If someone can, in the language of my revered spiritual master, Srila Prabhupada, can go back home, back to Godhead, he says. Go back home, back to Godhead. He is a really intelligent person. And that intelligence comes from Krishna. Krishna gives that intelligence. You cannot have this intelligence by your material manipulation. No, avisuddha buddhaya, avisuddha buddhaya, pure intelligence. And this impure intelligence leads you to hell, leads to you to hell. It cannot help you or lead you to go back home, back to Godhead, to Krishna. No. You understand? Therefore it is said, one who does this thing, getting this rarely achieved human form of life, dullabham manabham janmam, and tries, takes all care, how can he achieve this paramartha, can go back home, back to Godhead. He is the most intelligent person. The Mahajans have said, Jai jana bhoje Krishna se bada chatur. Jai jana bhoje Krishna se bada chatur. One who does Krishna bhajan, he is intelligent. He is intelligent. You understand? Krishna says in 10th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Vasatam pritipurpakam dadami buddhi yogam tunjena mangupajanti te. With love. Bhajan should be done with love. Pritipurpakam. This is most important thing. And Krishna is the only object of love. Isn't it? Krishna is the only object of love. No. But else is there. If you can love Krishna, if you can develop love towards Krishna, then you can love one and all. Then you can love one and all. Otherwise you cannot love. Isn't it? Can you understand this thing? Huh? But in a material world, you love your wife, you love your son, daughters, parents, family men. In a very broader sense, you may love your birthplace, Janmabhumi, isn't it? Friends, so-called friends, isn't it? Huh? But that's not true love. That's not true love. And this all relative conditional love. It's conditional love. You understand? You love your wife, but you'll find that's conditional. Your constitution, yes, I have accepted her as wife only for what? To give me pleasure. To give me pleasure. What pleasure? Prahlad Maharaj said, Upastajeham bahumanyamanam. Upastajeham bahumanyamanam. She has come to give pleasure to my tongue, to my genital. Upastajeham bahumanyamanam. Prahlad Maharaj Mahajan said in 7th canto Srimad Bhagavatam. She will cook nice food, prepare nice dishes, feed me. Just serve ice plate, sit beside me, fanning. Oh, my dear husband, please take it, please taste it. Oh, yes. Shall I give something more? Take, very nice, very nice. You see. Then giving pleasure to genitals. If there is some discrepancy in these two, no love, break, divorce. Get out! So what is this love? What is this love? Is this love? You understand? No, it's not. Never love. There is no love at all. In this material world, you will never find love. Love in Sanskrit is a prema. Prema. In Sanskrit we say it prema. You understand? No prema at all. You understand? In this material world, that's perfected condition of prema, that is kama. You understand? In English we have another word, it's lost. There's no love, here is only lost. Kama. You understand? Only this is here. No love at all. Love is there. Krishna's above Lord's kingdom, spiritual world, there is only love. There is no love. Everything is perverted here. It's perverted reflection of the real world. 15th chapter Bhagavad Gita says that thing. There is prema, here is kama. There is love, here is lust. And mistakenly, we think that lust as love, but it is not love at all. As you are conditioned souls. We are imperfect senses, so our thinkings are all imperfect. You understand? What's your name? Dilip? Full. Huh? Mr. Chopra. That's all right. Mr. Chopra.
You call me Dilip.
Dilip. Yes. I say, nice way, gentleman's way.
Yes.
Mr. Chopra. No. Mr. Chopra, you can understand it. Don't feel embarrassed. Don't feel yourself embarrassed. Understand? Yes, no love at all, no love at all. And Shastra and Mahajanas, those who are really our well-wishing friend, they are saved. Seito samondhe samandha amar. Seito samondhe samandha amar. You understand? There is only one relationship here. Krishna je mukhya samandha. Mukhya, chief relationship is relationship with Krishna. You understand? This is chief relationship. And everything is related to Krishna because he is the source of all emanation, source of all creation. Isn't it? He is the cause of all causes. Sarva karana karana is the supreme cause. Janmadi asya jata. Aham sarvasya prabhava. And Vedanta Sutra says, Srimad Bhagavatam says, Bhagavad Gita says, he is the source of all emanation. So everything is related to Krishna. Isn't it? Is it not related to Krishna? Is it not related to Krishna? Huh? You are related to Krishna. Every body is related to Krishna. Every object is related to Krishna. Isn't it? And Krishna says, Sarvaloka Maheshwara, and Supreme Ishvara, and Supreme Proprietor. Everything belongs to Him. Is there anything that belongs to you? No, nothing. You never say mine. You never say. What do you say? Very nice. Oh, you are a very intelligent person. Don't say it from here or here. Oh, say it from the core of his heart. There are many persons who say from lips. Mukhe mane, only mukhe mane, only in lips, not in here. Do you understand, Mr. Chopra? Not in here. Such a person is very rare person. Very rare person. Do you understand? Very rare person. A very fortunate person. He is a very intelligent person. Do you understand? Very intelligent person. And everything belongs to Krishna. And everything should be utilized for Krishna, because it is all his property. You understand? And he also says, I am the Bhoktaran. I am the only enjoyer, supreme enjoyer. Nobody is enjoyer. But this jiva, this builder soul, he thinks himself as enjoyer. You understand? Therefore, he suffers here. Therefore, he suffers here. You understand? Because thereby, he becomes a thief. He becomes a thief. You understand? Because he steals Krishna's property and says, mine. He says, mine. Bhagavad Gita says, Steno eva sa. Steno means thief. Is thief. You understand? Mr. Chopra is not a thief. He says everything belongs to Krishna. Isn't it? And you are utilizing everything for Krishna's service, I think. Do you utilize your body for the service of Krishna?
Try to.
Try. Oh. Are you trying seriously or superfluously? Another thing. Try seriously or superfluously, Mr. Chopra. Trying means superfluously. Try seriously. Do you understand? Don't make delay. I said, anitya, any time, any movement, this body will finish, Baba. This will finish. Any movement, uncertain. You don't know what will happen the next moment. You don't know it. Do you know it? No. Just putting the other step, what will happen, you don't know. Such uncertainty is there. So don't make any delay. Immediately, without delay, take it seriously. Utilize everything for the service of Krishna. Develop love of Krishna. You understand? And you can love everybody. Because everything is related to Krishna. And Krishna says in 15th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Mamimanso jiva loke jiva bhuta sanatana. You understand? Mamimanso jiva loke jiva bhuta sanatana. Jiva, living entity, are my fragmental part and parcels, eternal part and parcels. You understand? So everything belongs to Krishna. If you can develop your love towards Krishna, then you can love one and all. That is true love. Otherwise you cannot love. No. It's only lost. It's perverted condition of the love. So there is no love here. You understand? So Krishna says here in Bhagavad Gita, he says that I am only Srudam. I am only well-wishing friend of all living entities. You understand? I am only well-wishing friend. Bhaktaram Jagatapasang Sarvaloka Maheswaram Srudam Sarvabhutanam Gyantamang Santing Rutsati. All want peace here, isn't it? Peace. You understand? So many organizations are there. Peace organization, UNO, United Nations Organization, is only meant for peace. There is some war, battle somewhere, then United UNO tries to settle it up. There is no war, no peace. Do you understand? Many organizations. But can anybody really get peace here? Shanti. In Sanskrit we say Shanti. And we also say in Vedanta, Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Uttering Veda mantra, then at last we say, Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Oh, peace. Where is peace? Nobody gets peace. And what is the definition of peace here? That's another question. What is the definition of peace here? Do you understand? Do you know, Mr. Chopra?
Internal tranquility, internal happiness.
I've just heard all these words and just say, I don't know what is the internal tranquility and happiness. Do you understand? All are running here after bodily comfort and pleasure, happiness, isn't it? They have unlimited material desires. Ahara, nidra, bhoy, maithun. How can I get very nice palatable dishes? You understand? If I can get, then if someday you get very nice palatable dishes, today I get enough peace. Yes, I quit. Very palatable dishes today. Enough peace. They think I peace. nidra, if you can have very sound sleep. Oh, very peaceful sleep I have, peaceful sleep. No disturbances. You understand, Mr. Chopra? No disturbances. Very peaceful, sound sleep, peaceful sleep. And then Maithuna, if you can enjoy very nice sex, oh, very nice, very, it's real happiness, peace. Now I got peace, all right. Then, I have everything. I have this atomic weapons. I have kept Alsatian dog. I have very nice, well, fortified mansion. No thief, no dacoit can enter. You understand? Guards are there, armed guards. You understand? Defend yourself. Your definition of peace is like that. This is definition of peace here. If you can very nicely fulfill your material desires, then you think, oh yes, I get peace. But if you can't do it, oh, no peace, I tried my best. I cannot get any peace, any happiness. Any peace, any happiness. Do you understand? This is our definition of peace. But Krishna never says this thing. Krishna says, how can you get real peace? Bhaktarum jagat vasan sarvaloka maheswaram sridam sarvabhutanam gyantamam santirchati. I am the only enjoyer of all results of the all sacrifices, all tapasya. I am the supreme proprietor of everything, all the planetary systems, supreme Lord. I am the only well-wishing friend of every living entity. If someone knows this thing, he gets peace. He gets peace. You understand? But how many know this thing? Nobody knows. Krishna gives the peace formula. Krishna gives the peace formula. But nobody knows this thing. And their peace formula is something different. Therefore, they cannot get peace. No peace is there. No happiness is there. And this material world is known as dukkhalayam asaswadam. It's a place of misery and it's temporary. No happiness, no peace, no eternality. You understand? Krishna has Srudam, only well-wishing friend, gives us peace formula. You just accept it in tattva. That's most important thing. Understand it in tattva and practice it in your daily life. Realize this thing. It's a question of realization. Then you can get real happiness and peace. Otherwise, no. This is not theoretical thing. It's a practical thing. Very practical. Krishna says, I am the only well-wishing friend. And he is Supreme Ishvara. He has supreme will. Supreme will. By his mere willing, this creation, maintenance and destruction, annihilation takes place. Mere willing. It will never will, even a blade of grass will not shake. Isn't it not? Madhvayat bhati bhatvayam sujjastapati agni dahati indra varsati mrityuscharati madhvayat. Srimad Bhagavatam. Lord Kapil says this thing. Fearing me, carrying out my will, my order. The wind blows. The sun gives light and heat. The fire burns. Lord Indra gives rain. Jamaraj comes as death. Isn't it? Fearing me, according to his will. His supreme will. You understand? He's supreme. He's supreme in all respect. So, he says, I am the only well-wishing friend. If he doesn't will, if he won't sanction or fulfill your desires, can you fulfill your desires? So there is many people, many so-called materialistic intelligent people, there are so many plans and projects to fulfill their material desires, but they are frustrated. Daivahata artha rachana. Krishna doesn't sanction. So all plans and projects are frustrated, spoiled, isn't it? They cannot get peace and happiness. They try. Unless Krishna sanctions, how can you get? That's the most important question. So, Krishna says this thing. What arrangement I have made, accept it. Ungrudgingly. Ungrudgingly. That is beneficial to you. That is give you real happiness and peace. Isn't it? Real happiness and peace. If you complain, how can you get peace and happiness? Huh? Suppose, one example, suppose, in your house there is a great feast. A ceremony is going on. Festive occasion is there. Many nice palatable dishes are prepared. You have invited many friends, your relatives. They have all come to enjoy the feast. You understand? And you must enjoy, isn't it? You'll get all of them to enjoy, and you also enjoy, all your family members will enjoy. But by chance, you suffer from diarrhea, vomiting and passing stool. Passing stool. So doctor came. No, complete fasting. No eating today. No eating. Don't eat any food. Complete fasting. Complete fasting. Only let some water, boiled water, can be drunk. Nothing. Oh, such nice feasting is going on. Nice dishes are prepared. All are enjoying, but I can't. Mr. Chopra, I can't. What is this? I can't. And you may abuse Krishna. Oh Krishna, you are such cruel person. All say you are very merciful. Ocean of mercy, Kripa Sindhu. You are Kripa Sindhu. You are ocean of mercy. I cannot accept this thing. You are so cruel to me. All are enjoying feast. But you are so cruel to me. I cannot enjoy. I only see. I cannot create it. This. But it is very good for you. You understand? Krishna's arrangement is very good for you. Krishna says, I am the only well-wishing friend. I am the only well-wishing friend. I know what will be really beneficial to you. I know it. Beneficial to you means not your body. Not your body. Are you body? No. First teaching, first lesson. I am not this body. Spirit soul. You understand? So beneficial to you means to the soul. But this builder soul, conditioned soul cannot understand this thing. Cannot understand. He only knows the body. You understand? Therefore he cannot understand Krishna in tattva. In tattva. Why he steals? Why he steals the garments of gopis? Why acts like a devotee, immoral person? We say it. It's apparent consideration. Because we don't know tattva vicara. We don't know what is tattva behind it. Mr. Chopra, you know, why he stole the garments of gopis? No, I don't know. Anybody knows? Yeah? Speak loudly. You fulfill the desires of the gopis.
They wanted to become Krishna's husband. So
They want Krishna should be their husband. Yes.
they want Krishna as their husband.
By stealing their garments, he fulfills the desires. Does Mr. Chopra steals the garment of his wife? Mr. Chopra? Ask Mr. Chopra. You are a brahmachari, you have no wife. He has a wife. Ask him. Does Mr. Chopra steals the garment of his wife and fulfills the desire? Yeah, I am your husband. I will steal your garment. Huh? What is that? Huh? Still you don't know in tattva. Lacking. Yes?
A woman should never appear in front of a man unless it's her husband naked. So Krishna wanted gopis to come naked in front of him.
Wife, only wife will be naked before her husband, not before any male, other male. You understand? So Krishna is known as Gopikanta, husband of gopis. You understand? So they become, this is one consideration. It's one consideration. You understand? Still partial. It's partial. It is not complete. You understand? It's not complete. This is partial. Still one consideration. Yes?
He's the supreme enjoyer.
Yeah. The supreme enjoyer. That Mataji knows nice thing. Yeah, supreme enjoyer. He says, I'm Bhakta. I'm the only enjoyer. Thereby he manifested this lila. How he is Bhakta. How he is only enjoyer. Nobody else is enjoyer. Nobody has this right to remove the garment of the gopis, else than Krishna. You understand? Thereby, he manifested that lila, that I am the only enjoyer and the supreme enjoyer. Bhakta. And gopis are what? Bhakta. Bhakta and bhakta. The specific word. Bhakta and bhakta. Bhakta in English, enjoyer. Bhakta means devotee or tattva vicara. One who is enjoyed by Krishna is bhakta, is tattva vicara. Do you understand, Mr. Chopra? This is tattva vicara. Apparent, Krishna is a devotee, immoral person. He acted immorally, isn't it? It's apara-vicara. This is what I said. One should understand in tattva. Then that his life will be successful. And that is the aim of this life. To understand Krishna in tattva. Then we can go back to Godhead. Otherwise, no possibility. Navidhanati tattena odah chavanti te. If someone cannot understand in tattva, he must fall down. He must fall down again and again here in this material world. You understand? You understand it? Yes. And Krishna, as an well-wishing friend, he imparts this knowledge. And those who come in this disciplinary succession, Guru Parampara, Acharyas, bona fide Acharyas, those who hear from the bona fide Acharyas, they give this knowledge, Tattva Jnana. evam parampara praptam, Krishna said. He is the source, he is the man, first thing. Jnana, this tattva jnana comes from him and descends through this disciplic succession. And we must accept a bona fide acharya who comes in this bona fide parampara, so we must completely surrender unto him, pranipata, serve him, satisfy him, please him, then humbly ask this tattva, inquire about tattva. And if he is so pleased, impart tattva jnana, then you can receive. And then your life will be successful. Life will be successful, achieve success. Otherwise, again, you undergo lakhs and lakhs of stages of life. You understand? This is what Krishna teaches here in this Srimad Bhagavad Gita. You understand? Srimad Bhagavad Gita. And this knowledge should be received through disciplic succession from a bona fide acharya. Bona fide acharya who comes under this bona fide disciplic succession. Qualified person who knows tattva, who sees tattva. Tattva drashta, tattva jnana. You understand? Then your life will be successful, otherwise your life will never be successful. Never be successful. You cannot achieve success in this material world or in any form of life. Any opportunity is only given here in this very form of life. Therefore, this human form of life is known as, considered as durlabham. Durlabham manusam janmam tadapi adrubham arthadam. Even Srimad Bhagavatam says, Bhagavad Gita says, all Vedic literature says. One should understand it very clearly. All right, any question? Yes.
Do you mostly stay in India or do you do a lot of traveling around the world?
Yeah. What's yeah?
She asked if you mostly stay in India or if you do a lot of traveling around the world.
Mataji, you see, I mostly stay in India. And very rarely I travel. Not so frequently. Not so frequently. First time I came here to Australia. Yeah, first time. Yes? So, any question? No? Yeah?
Your first time outside of India?
Uh,
First time outside of India?
no, not first time. I had previously gone to Europe, America also. Yes. First time came here, Australia. Yeah. I say I rarely go, not very often. I go, but it's not too often. Yeah. Yes. No question? All right. Thank you very much.
Govinda Maharaj ki jai.